Hana, note down this example. Have you got me, Hana?
Yes.
So here we had three partners, Vibha, Sudha, and Ashish, sharing profits and losses in 2:3:1. Sudha retired later, and the balance in her capital account after making necessary adjustments on account of reserves, revaluation of assets, and reassessment of liabilities was 85,000. Right? So other adjustments were not there. That is why they did not do. This is what is it means, guys. They have done adjustment for accumulated profits and revaluation of assets and liabilities. It means there was no accumulated loss, right? There was no existing goodwill. So after doing these adjustments, the balance was 85,000 in her capital account. But Vibha and Ashish agreed to pay Sudha 1,15,000. So they are paying 30,000 more to Sudha. This 30,000 is share in goodwill of Sudha. So we have to pass necessary journal entries on Sudha's retirement. Have you understood this, guys?
Yes, sir.
So Sudha is being paid 30,000 more, and this is Sudha's share in goodwill of the firm. In this 85,000, goodwill adjustment is not there, guys. So after goodwill adjustment, now her capital balance actually is 1,15,000. That is what this means, right? So goodwill of the firm is Sudha's share in goodwill multiplied with reciprocal of Sudha's profit share. That is 30,000 into Sudha's share was 3 by 6. So reciprocal would be 6 by 3. That is 60,000. So 60,000 is firm's goodwill. Am I clear? Abhi, Rana and Falak.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, after Sudha's retirement, how Vibha and Ashish would be sharing the profits of the firm, that is not given. In that case, we will assume that they would be continuing with their old mutual ratio 2:1. And if it is the case, then their gaining ratio is also 2:1. That you know, guys. In such case, their gaining ratio would also be as good as their old and new ratio, that is 2 is to 1. So the journal entry that we would be passing here is, since Sudha is the sacrificing partner, her capital would be created. So Sudha's capital account would be created with his share in goodwill of the firm, which is 30,000. So here we will have 30,000 and we will debit gaining partners capital accounts, that is of Vibha and Ashish. So Vibha's capital account debit, Ashish's capital account debit to Sudha's capital account. Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Now this 30,000 which is to be compensated to Sudha, that would be compensated by Vibha and Ashish in their gaining ratio 2 is to 1. So 30,000 to 2 by 3 would be compensated by Vibha towards Sudha, that is 20,000, and 30,000 into 1 by 3 would be compensated by Ashish. So this would be the journal entry. Am I clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Anna, Abir, have you
Yes.
understood this?
Yes.
Abir?
Yes,
Okay, note down this, guys. Peer Falak, have you noted down this?
yes,
Yes, sir.
Guys, note down this example, example 18. Peer,
uh, of the working notes of
when I asked whether you have completed or
actually,
not, you said,
uh,
please do not do this, Abir.
I,
First, rest
uh,
assured that you have noted down everything, then only you say yes, right?
sir, I forgot to write out total amount.
Without writing something in between, how do you go ahead, Abir? Do not do that, right? Do not be in very hurry to complete everything, and because of that, you had have to, miss few things in between. Please do not do that. Have you noted down now, Abir?
Yes,
Everything completed from here, right?
yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Abir, please check it once more whether you have completed everything or not. Have you, Abir?
Yes.
So guys, here we have three partners A, B, and C sharing profits and losses in 9 is to 6 is to 5, where balance sheet as at 31st March 2023 is given to us, on which date C retires from the firm. Here we do not have existing goodwill, we do not have any accumulated loss. Here we do not have any accumulated profits. Now, upon C's retirement, the following was agreed. An unused land having book value of 25,000 would be sold for rupees 40,000. So this 1,10,000 land and building includes one land which has book value of 25,000 that would be sold for 40,000. It means as of now you have to appreciate its value in your books. You do not have to sell it. You have to only appreciate it, its book value through revaluation account. Commission of 1,500 received earlier, which was wrongly credited to creditors, needs to be rectified. We received commission, but we included it in creditors. So now we will decrease our creditors again through revaluation account. Bills payable can be repaid at a discount of 10%. So this 10% discount will also go to, means we will decrease the value of bills payable through revaluation account. Plant and machinery is found overvalued by 7,600, so we need to bring down its value by 7,600 through revaluation account. Investments have market value as 25% more than their book value. 25% of the investments were given to C at their market value against his capital. So first we will increase book value of investments by 25% through revaluation account, and after that 25% of the new book value would be given to C. The entry would be C's capital account debit to investments account. So against his capital balance, against his partial capital balance, he is being given investments by the firm. Am I clear, guys, so far? Abhi, Rana, and Falak.
Yes. So can you explain this fifth point?
We need to increase book value of investments by 25%. After that, whatsoever be the, and for that we will use revaluation account. After that, whatsoever would be the new book value, 25% of that would be given to C. So instead of paying C's capital fully in cash, it is being paid also in kind. Being paid in kind means he's being given some asset other than cash for partial settlement of his capital claim. Clear now, Falak?
Yes, sir.
Abir, clear everything, right?
Yes.
And old furniture which was fully written off in the books was sold for rupees 800. It was sold. So the entry for this would be cash account debit to revaluation account. There are bad debts of 2,500. You know what to do for this. Now C is to be paid 32,000 in cash against his capital after all the adjustments. So how much amount we have to pay to C, that is also given here. And goodwill of the firm on the date of C's retirement is not given. It means it's a question of hidden goodwill. I hope guys you have understood this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so book value of investments After appreciation would be 6,000, which is the current book value, plus 25% of 6,000. That is 7,500. Amount of investments being given to C is 25% of 7,500. That is 1875. Right, guys? So this much we would be giving to C. Okay, new ratio of A and B would be their old mutual ratio 9 is to 6. That is 3 is to 2. Am I clear, guys?
Yes, so
And their gaining ratio would also be 3 is to 2. Clear, guys? Now we will record journal entries. The first journal entry would be for revaluation loss, for which we will debit revaluation account. This is the first loss that we have. Plant and machinery is found overvalued by 7,600. So we need to decrease the value of plant and machinery by 7,600. Then the second is for debtors. Debtors need to be decreased by 2,500. These two are the only losses, guys. So total of the loss is 10,100. Now entry for revaluation profit, for which we will debit land and building account, because land and building values to be appreciated by 15,000, from 25,000 to 40,000, means 15,000. We would be decreasing creditors by 1,500. We will decrease bills payable by 10% of its book value, that is by 500. We will increase investments by 25% of its book value, that is by 1,500. So bills payable and investments we will debit. Cash account would be debited for sale of furniture because this furniture was not there in the books. So entry would be cash account debit to revaluation account. And we will also debit provision for doubtful debts with 4500 to revaluation account. The total gain upon revaluation is 15 and 3 18, 22 500, 23 and 23 800. So there is net gain upon revaluation of assets and liabilities, and that will go to all the three partners in their old profit sharing ratio. The net gain is 23,800 minus 10,100, that is 13,700. And their old profit sharing ratio is 9 is to 6 is to 5. The total of these three is 20. So 13,700 divided by 20. That is 650 and 685. 685 into 9, that is 6165. Then 13,700 into 6 by 20 means 685 into 6, that is 4,110. And here 5 by 20, that is 685 into 5 means 3,425 means 3,425. Clear, guys, or not?
Yes, sir.
Now the next we will do is for, so as I mentioned earlier, there are no accumulated profits, there are no accumulated losses, there is no existing goodwill. Revaluation part we have already done. So we are left with only one thing, that is newly valued goodwill, but the amount of newly valued goodwill is not given to us in the question. Yeah, C is being paid 75%, sorry, 25% of investments. That is investments of 1875. So for that, the entry would be Cease capital account debit to investments account of 1875. Right, guys?
Yes.
Now we will make revaluation account. So here we will have plant and machinery and datas with 7,600 and 2,500. And on the credit side, we will have these accounts. Total is 13,700, sorry, 23,800. So we are done with revaluation account, guys. Now partners capital accounts. Opening balances of capitals given to us in the balance sheet are 70,000, 45,000, and 28,000. And then we will create partners capitals for revaluation profit. We will also debit C's capital for investments, because we have given investments to C of 1875. Capital balance of C after revaluation and after giving him 25% investments is equal to 28,000. His original capital balance plus 3425 minus investments of 1875. Right, guys?
Yes.
That is 29,550. But C would be paid cash of 32,000. Is 2,450. And that is C's share in goodwill of the firm. So goodwill of the firm, okay, we do not need to write this even, guys. Why? Because with this amount itself, we can do all the necessary things. Question does not ask us to calculate goodwill of the firm. Yeah, if the question asks us to do so, then we need to show goodwill of the firm. So goodwill of the firm means C's share in goodwill of the firm would be compensated by A and B in their gaining ratio 3 is to 2. The gaining ratio 3 is to 2. So for that, the entry would be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account. C is to be given 2450, and that would be given by A and B in 3 is to 2. So 2450 into 3 by 5 would be compensated by A. That is 490 into 3 means 1200 and 270 means 1470. And 490 into 2 means 980. So this entry also we will post, guys, in capital account. By A's capital account, by B's capital account, 1470 and 980, and here we will have to C's capital account. A's capital would be debited with 1470 and B's would be debited with 980. Right, guys? Now, With this now, the net balance in C's capital is exactly 32,000. The one that is being paid to C. Am I clear, guys? You can check it out. Add these all and subtract this one, you will get exactly 32,000. Yes, it is 32,000. So we have to pay 32,000 to C in cash. But for that, we need to check whether that much of cash balance we have or not. We have it here. In case that much of cash balance is not there, and still the question says that we have to pay him cash, then the deficit, for deficit, you will raise bank overdraft. Suppose the cash balance here is only 16,000. But the question says that C is to be paid cash of 32,000. You will not touch this 16,000 at all. Instead, you will raise bank overdraft. The journal entry would be cash account debit to bank overdraft account with entire 32,000. And then in the next entry, you will debit C's capital with 32,000 and credit cash with 32,000. Am I clear, guys, or not? Ahna, Abir, and Falak.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. In this question, we do not need to do that. Why? Because we have adequate cash balance. So the last entry here is C's capital account debit to cash account with 32,000. This also would be posted in capital account. So here we will have to cash account 32,000. So now here the total is 28, 31, 32,809 means 1,700. So 33,700 and then 150 and 175, 875. From that 1,875 will go off. So the net balance is 32,000. Here it is 76, 165, and here it is 49, 110. So the balance here of A's capital would be 75, 74. So 71, 65 means 305. 305 means 695. Here it would be 48,870. That is 130. Here no balance. We have to prepare balance sheet of the reconstituted firm also. As on 31st March 2023, we have increased land and building by 15,000. So now it would be 1,25,000. Plant and machinery we have decreased by 7,600. So now it would be 30,000. Investments we have increased by 25%, and then we decreased it by 1,875. So 7,500 minus 1,875. That is 5,625. There is no change in stock. PFDD has gone off, and we have decreased our debtors by 2500. So now debtors would be 27 minus 2500, that is 24,500. And out of this, we have paid 32,000. So here the balance is only 4,000. And plus the cash balance that we have received by selling old furniture of 800. Old furniture for 800. So it would be 4,800. Creditors we have decreased by 1,500. So it would be now 26,400. We have decreased bills payable by 500. So it would be 4,500. That's it. There is no change in bank loan. Capital balances of A and B are 74,695 and 48,130 respectively. That is 1 lakh 10 and 12, 1 lakh 22,007, 825. Right, guys? So this is 26,430. This is 86. This is 122 means 2 lakh 8,000. And here we have 1,000, 1,400, 2,225. That is 2 lakh 10, 225. 125, 155, 160, 180, 2 lakh 4, 2 lakh 8, 900, 1,400, 2,200. That is 2 lakh 10 and 225. Yes. I hope guys you have understood everything, right or not? Falak, Abir and Ahana.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, start noting it down from here. We are almost done with guys this chapter, right? Retirement and death. Here you write value of investments, not amount. So I hope you have noted down this much, guys, right? Abir, Ana, and Falak.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Abir,
Yes, sir.
Falak, Abir, how much you have noted down out of this?
Sir, on the third one.
Done, sir.
You're on the third one, Abir, right?
Yes.
Okay. Abir, have you noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Have you completed the balance sheet, Falak?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Abir and Anna, what's about you?
Done.
Not yet.
So you are on the balance sheet, Abir, or on the capital accounts?
The capital.
Okay. So I already explained this, guys, earlier. It has nothing to do with this question or its solution, guys. And guys, have you all noted down this also?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Have you understood this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. The last thing, guys, is payment of goodwill privately. You know that in case of admission, retirement, and death, and even in case of change in profit sharing ratio among the existing partners, gaining partners compensate to the sacrificing partner based on goodwill of the firm valued on the date of admission, retirement, death, or change in profit sharing ratio. This you already know, guys. However, if the gaining partners compensate to the sacrificing partner or sacrificing partners outside the firm, then it is called payment of goodwill privately. And in that case, in the books of the firm, no entry, no effect of goodwill would be recorded at all. Right? Like here, A and B have compensated to C for goodwill of the firm. But if the question says that the gaining partners would be compensating to the sacrificing partner privately, or that is outside the firm, then you will not take any effect of this here at all. You will not pass this entry at all. अब वो कैसे compensate कर रहे हैं? How gaining partners are compensating to the sacrificing partners? That is not our concern at all. They might be paying cash to the sacrificing partners. They might be compensating to the sacrificing partner in kind, that is, by giving him something other than cash. That is their lookout. We do not need to get into that at all. Is it clear, guys? So,
Yes.
for privately payment of goodwill by gaining partners to sacrificing partners, no journal entry, no accounting effect is recorded in the books of the firm. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Anna, Abir, have you
Yes.
understood this?
Yes.
Yes.
Note down this, guys. Abir, noted down this.
Yes.
So, guys, we are done with this chapter, also retirement and death. I sent you one assignment some days back, assignment 12, right? You still have to submit the assignment, guys. Falak and Abir, you have not submitted that yet. So, complete
Yes.
that and send it to me by tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Right, Abir?
Yes.